You are truly being seen as remarkable, unrecognizable at this time. Like, you have people right now eating their words. There's someone in specific, or even a group of people, that could have been in some type of unison with the individual, or whatever the case may be, regarding some type of narrative about you. But baby, if never had to do too much, just exist and be your true self was a person, it's you. What's happening is you're being seen as unrecognizable because whoever these people or person was, they never knew you to begin with. They only saw what they wanted to see based on their own limitations, their own projections, and how they felt about themselves, or the capacity they were able to judge people off based on what they've been through or how they view the world. 55. You change so much. And for somebody, this is rapidly. You change, but you also embodied yourself to the full potential. So again, when I say a lot of people did not actually know who you were, they made a lot of assumptions. And when I tell you, it's like word vomit. Some people wish they can literally take back some of the things they said because it just doesn't match up with who you are. It was like shots were fired at you for no reason. Imagine aiming something at somebody, trying to target somebody who doesn't even have you on their radar. This also infuriated somebody because you never fed into the BS. You never cared. You paid them no peace of mind. So when you don't engage, that gives people the ability to make their own narratives. And that's what they did with it. But it's like common sense. Why argue with fools or prove yourself to somebody who's not worthy of your time or energy? That's only pouring your energy into a vessel that gives nothing back. You're not focused on worldly views or drama. You're the type of person that'll be secretly in the lab and going towards your dreams and just popping out. Like, what is that? Pop out and show as a person? It's you. You popping your shit very loudly. And you're undeniable. This is why you're unrecognizable. And you have somebody really sitting there in that Five of Wands type of energy, but with themselves. Literally battling themselves in mental spars with their own false realities. In your presence, your energy makes people forced to be in touch with reality. Like, let me bring you back down to reality for a sec. Also, for somebody, you need to temporarily up your spiritual protection. So cleansing, rituals, whatever you do on a spiritual level, your spiritual hygiene, because right now you are being remote viewed by multiple people due to this change, due to you being on people's radar. Again, people want to know the recipe. People want to know how, why, what. They're looking for something. It's like you are sizzling people's egos, frying them, like annihilating them, burning them up to shreds. I'm literally picturing like what is those things, a fire pit, and then somebody just burning paper. It was like people were making up fake receipts about you or whatever the case may be. Those are being burnt into some type of fire because it has no truth to it. Just emotional chaos, I heard. And even my phone being a little blurry is, again, some type of like smoke screen. So your spiritual team could be very much protecting you at this time, very heavily. So making sure you're keeping up with your spiritual hygiene. I do have hex dispels and digital shields linked in my bio if you're somebody who needs protection and you post on like social media and you want to know different ways or cleansing out any hexes, whatever the case may be. I know a lot of you guys already have my stuff, so just make sure you're upping your rituals and things like that. A ritual is anything you do with intention, so making sure you are doing them like every other day, once every 3 days, just temporarily, due to the fact that there is a lot of eyes on you. Some of you guys may even feel that energy. So you need to constantly be calling back, cleansing your energy, because people are like literally sitting there watching you. You're at a pivotal time at this time in your life. And you also are somebody, some of you are strongly connected to Celtic roots. Some of you are strongly connected to druids. Some of you guys, this is bloodline connections. And others of you, this is more so spirit connections that you've picked up on certain travels. Either certain spirits have taken a liking to you, or others of you, this is through past lives, or again, bloodline, ancestral connection. But some of you guys are strongly connected, and you're here with a lot of tools and equipment in terms of within yourself, within your mind, into how to heal and using earth energy for that. So some of you guys have strong connections with plants, animals, to the land. So you may realize that your gifts exceed a lot of things that feel real to some people. And this is why you understand that the trees have spirits, animals have spirits, plants have spirits. You can talk and receive messages from all different avenues. So a lot of you guys are naturally drawn to those things because of your connection. It runs deep. Because you can do healing on animals. You can do Reiki on animals. I do Reiki on my cats all the time. Especially when you're picking up on their energy or whatever the case may be. They're just too overstimulated or something of the such. Now, whoever I'm speaking to, you operate on a sunshine vibe. You're very connected to solar energy. You're very connected to elemental, universal energy, okay? So when I say that you're in touch with different moon cycles as well, very much so. You could get a lot of recharging or DNA activations when you're outside because, again, you're very connected to solar energy. So it like amplifies you, recharges you on a whole different level, more than the average individual. And you also get a lot of downloads and third eye openings, cleansings when you're outside in the sun. Now, this is going to be for different people. Some of you are actually messengers of spirit yourself. You're getting a lot of downloads, channeled messages you're meant to be sharing, or you're meant to be putting in your work, whatever you do, whatever your talent is. And others of you, you've been receiving a lot of messages from divine messengers. Even seeing this message is aligned. So you've been receiving a lot of confirmations about questions or things that you've been curious about. Of course, if you want to go deeper at all, links in my bio for those of you who want to book a personal. I don't know why my voice just tried to go out. So even then, I feel like a lot of the times you're an individual who, it goes back to that unrecognizable energy. People don't be wanting you to speak because you could be somebody that doesn't say too much, but when you speak, you shut things down. You giving me that Queen of Swords energy. You're very blunt. You don't say too much. There's also an individual, fast forwarding, well, rewinding back to what I stated in the first part, who was talking about you, or who was very fixated on whatever this narrative they were creating about you. They're actually scared to say something to you or actually confront you in some way due to the fact that they feel like you're going to chew them alive. That's how blunt you are. See, you're a soul that's sent here. A lot of you guys are earth angels, light workers. You're here to restore balance, to restore energetic timelines and frequencies that are constantly being diminished and broken. You're really here to soothe a lot of suffering. Like your presence alone is very, very uplifting. Through your energy, your presence, this is how you're doing it. It's not a level of force. It's just simply embodiment. Also, some of you guys, a part of your protection is also eating healthier foods. That doesn't mean you have to cancel everything out your diet, but just find different alternatives. So if you can do more organic stuff, or just try to, or somebody could have already been doing that, but you're an ancient soul, whoever I'm speaking to. So you have a lot of wisdom. You've always been beyond your years. Also, you have the ability to see certain spirits on people, like certain spirits. And for somebody, there also was an individual who very much was